So here's another question I get asked a lot. Listen, I've been working out for a while, or I've been eating clean for a while, and I'm just not seeing any shift on the scales. Like, I'm not seeing the numbers go down. Now, I get that a lot and I understand it. And at the end of the day, scales can create a false economy. Like, just looking and focusing on the numbers and scale doesn't tell you a whole picture of what's going on with your diet or with your exercise. But the biggest thing I know, that when people come to me that ask me this question, that say, listen, I've been working out for a while, I've been dieting for a while, the real reason, and I'm going to be brutally honest with you here, the real reason why they're not seeing results is A, they're not consistent enough with their training and their diet. B, they're not doing the right diet or the right training for them. In other words, they're not training hard enough with the right intensity, with the right strategy and the right programming. And when it comes to diet, in terms of not doing the right diet for them, what I generally mean by that is they're not really creating a calorie deficit. What I'm talking about is when you are trying to lose body fat and shift the weight and see the numbers come down, and I'm not just talking about scale numbers, I'm talking specifically about body fat percentage coming down. You've got to track your macros and your calories and make sure that you're in a calorie deficit. You've got to train hard and you've got to be consistent with it. Now, if you are going to the gym and you're trying to eat clean, there's so much misinformation out there that I understand that people think that they're eating healthy, but they're in a calorie surplus. Or they think they're training hard, but they're doing exercise that their bodies are not ready for, or they're not sort of like developing because, you know, you've not developed the contractile tissue or the central nervous system adaptations for those exercises to create adaptations in your body. So it's really important when you are starting a training program or a nutrition program, you have a clear-cut strategy in place that's created for you. And again, this is a great time to talk to a coach or an expert to help you do that. That's what we're here for if you want some help on that. So if you are not seeing a change in the scale, or if you're not seeing a change in your body, that's probably the reason why. And if you are doing everything right, just stick at it. But basically, make sure that you are tracking everything. Track your calories in, track your macros, track, you know, your sleep, track the exercise you're doing, see if you're gaining weight in terms of muscle mass or dropping body fat, see if your intensity of your training's gone up, your weights that you're pushing have gone up, etc., etc., etc. So those are the real things that you need to look out for when you're wondering why you're not changing.